14th of June 2013, we will start our sitting meditation. We must close our eyes slightly and straight the whole body. We must relax the whole body and mind. We can be mindful to the breathing or as we used to do. We must be careful to be doing only, not to attach to our action. Our mindfulness should be natural, not by force. The more we can detach from attachment, there will be more and more deeper doing only. Because of strong attachment, we are practicing meditation with misunderstanding of I. Meditation practice is for everyone, not to grasp, not to reject and not to attach. The truth of everything or everyone we know is not something, not someone to use only. We all are traditionally misusing ourselves with the idea of someone or I. If we do not understand like this, we will think, I am practicing meditation. Using right view is necessary to detach from wrong view or wrong understanding. We can know ourselves as me or mine, but we must also be able to detach from that knowing. If we cannot detach from that knowing, we are knowing me or mine with attachment. We must also be able to practice most of the meditation method, but we must also be able to detach from this method. We must practice meditation without rejecting and attaching to be using only. With these right views, we must cure our mind from attachment. If we are upset, we should be mindful to the breathing continuously. Our mind will be unstable if we pay more and more attention to the outside objects of ourselves. If we are mindful to our breathing, our mind will become more and more stable. If our mind is stable, our action and our life will also be stable. This cause and effect is to use only, to do only, to experience only, not to reject and not to attach. Mindfulness to the breathing is also good cause or action we all should do. But we must try to be doing only without attachment. Mindfulness to the mind is necessary but not complete. Later on, we must try to be mindful even to our mind. We are breathing all the time, but we are not used to be mindful to the breathing. We are always using our mind, but we rarely used to be mindful to the mind. That's why we don't know about the truth of ourselves. We used to misunderstand ourselves as I or you, me or mine, me or female. I or you, me or mine, me or females are true only in our view. We always see ourselves and others from the view of someone or I. We must understand we should abandon the view of someone or I. Because of attachment to our personal view, it is difficult for us to see from right view. One of the original truths is ever new impermanent nature, which is not something, not someone. The original truths are free from cause and effect. The original truths are safe and permanent. We cannot understand the original truth with our personal view. No one can destroy the original truth. The truth of all living beings and non-living beings are ever new impermanent nature, which is one of the original truths. To know the original truth, we must have connection with the original wisdom. To have connection with the original wisdom, we must connect first with the truth of the created truth, which is to use only, to do only, to know only, to experience only. In meditation and in all our actions, we must remember the truth to use only. Not to lose connection with the truth to use only is necessary in everyday life. If we are not connecting to the truth to use only, we will not be able to connect to the original wisdom. Not to lose connection with the truth to use only, we must have courage to lose connection with ourselves and with our society. Only with our mind we can connect to the truth to use only. If our mind is busy with daily activity, it will not make connection with the truth to use only. You can be mindful to mind teaching without remembering the truth to use only. You can be mindful to the breathing without forgetting the truth to use only, to do only. Whatever we do, we must try to be doing only. To be doing only, we must remember the truth to do only, and we must not pay attention to ourselves and to what we are doing. The habits of thinking about ourselves and our actions are necessary to abandon. If we are unable to be doing only, we will do with attachment. Because of doing with attachment, we will also experience with attachment to whatever happens to us. There will also be attachment to all our knowing and not knowing. We attach to our meditation practice, that's why we attach to our experience and we attach to our knowing and not knowing. That's why we must try to be doing only. We must be mindful, but we must pay attention only to the truth to use only, not to what we are doing. We must also try to detach from all our knowings. If we know breathing, we must detach from that knowing. That knowing is to know only, to use only, not to reject and not to attach. Continuous awareness of knowing only is necessary to detach from pleasant knowing. To have connection with the original wisdom, which know about the impermanent nature, we must be able to detach from our normal knowing. There are two kinds of original truth, impermanent nature and permanent nature. There are also two kinds of original wisdom. One knows about impermanent nature and the other knows both about impermanent nature and permanent nature. At first, we must try to have connection with the first original wisdom, which know about ever-new impermanent nature. These original wisdom are not something we cannot occupy as our own. The original truth are permanent and complete. That's why the original wisdom, which know about the original truth, are also complete. We are always making connection to ourselves and to our society. Constant awareness of using only is necessary. Constant awareness of using only is necessary to enable to lose connection with ourselves and our society. If we are able to lose connection with ourselves and our society, we will be able to have connection with the original wisdom, which know about the impermanent nature. Detachment from ourselves, our action and our experience are necessary to know about the impermanent nature. We will share our merits. May all merits we have done till now be dedicated to all sentient beings. May all beings rejoice and share in our merits.